Hi, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your May 16th, 2023, Jupiter entering into Taurus reading for you. Now, this is an exciting reading because we haven't had this energy in 12 years, and this is going to be such a nice energy to be coming home to be entering into. So, if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. It helps this channel out tremendously, especially since I had to take that break due to family issues and health issues. So thank you all so very much. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see the energy we need to be mindful of during this time as we move, as Jupiter moves from Aries energy, which is fantastic for, fighting battles, but also can be rather combative, strong, powerful energy, to the more calm, stable, but also stubborn energy of Taurus. So let's see here. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. We have rebirth reverse. Now, if you're born on the cusp with Taurus or you have Taurus in your chart, I highly recommend you go check out the Taurus reading that I did on Jupiter, Spirit and I did on Jupiter entering into Taurus, because there's also this reverse of rebirth. Like there's this change that we're going to be fighting. And for us, Gemini, that's also going to be the case. There is a powerful change that is coming forward, a powerful rebirth energy that we're going to be fighting, or that we feel like it's messing things up. Things aren't moving as smoothly as we would want them to. So just be aware of that there's a lot of change during this time, from May 2023 to May 2024. And we can really be resisting that change, resisting that rebirth into ourselves. Let's see what Spirit has to say here. Angels and Spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Here we have rejoice. It is time for us to celebrate. And I just heard like those little like clapper things that you would use, or like also those little horns that you would blow at parties, as a real sense of like it's time to celebrate. It's time to have a party almost over anything and everything. It could also be like a running joke within your friend group or family, that you're going to celebrate anything during this time. And that's going to be really important to you, Gemini, because that's very much the Jupiter energy shining through and being the star that it is, especially if you have Sagittarius, which is ruled by Jupiter in your chart, or you have strong Jupiter energy in your chart. You're going to find that celebration is just so important. Rejoice is so important. Jupiter is all about abundance and knowledge and positive change. And we're going to see this paired with Taurus, and Jupiter enhances anything that it's next to. It enhances planets, it enhances our zodiac signs, it enhances everything. And Taurus is all about stability, calm, prosperity, practicality, sensuality, again, abundance, the quality of things. You're going to be looking at the quality of things here on this earthly plane. And we're also going to be drawn in our lives to people that we want to be around. And I know that sounds funny, but it's going to be, I don't want situations where it's going to be chaotic, or it's going to be aggravated, or I'm having to prove anything to anyone. I want those calm people around me. I want those beautiful situations that are just calm and peaceful. That's really what we're going to be gravitating towards, Gemini. So know that energy, rejoice in that energy. It's going to be so important. Yes, the stubbornness of Taurus, the digging the heels in, the bull in the china shop, lacking finesse, that can come forward too. Yeah, of course. But if we lean into the really good aspects of Taurus, we can be like almost unstoppable during this time. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels. Ooh, I'm going to take that top card. Okay. So I really like this reading. Now, of course, what Spirit is telling us is don't get in your own way. We're going to have a tendency to do that during this time. We really are. But we're crowned with the Queen of Wands. Now, Queen of Wands is also Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius ruled by Jupiter. So we have that strong Jupiter energy coming forward, showing us a new dawn and a new day. This is success around career, around what we're passionate about. It might not be, it's not money, right? But it is career, it is our passion, it's what we desire, it's how we're moving ourselves forward. So that's going to be really strong here. And we're coming forward with this sense of, I know what I want, I know how I need things to change. And Spirit's saying, don't just take the wheel and say it has to be our way or the highway. This is going to be a time where we really have to say to Spirit, how do you want me to move forward? What's important to me? What do I need to take the time for? Where's the chaos? Where's the aggravation coming from? And how do I stabilize into what I am passionate about and prosperous about? We are going to see during this time, okay, because we have strong Aquarius energy also coming forward here with the star. So we can have a very positive Aquarius energy in our lives. But we're also, excuse me, we're also very much moving towards a wish, a deep soul's wish being granted. And there's a sense that we're letting fly a part of ourselves that we have buried away, or that we thought, no, this is too important. I can't show this. I can't share this. I can't move forward in what I truly want and truly desire. We're moving out of the battle time of Aries and into the enjoy your hard work, but also hardworking time of Taurus. And that's going to be very big for us because Geminis, we don't really like to fight. We can fight. It's kind of sneaky. It's kind of underhanded, and we don't always like it. We're not really that into it. We're good at, I don't want to say like, Geminis are good at gossip and spreading gossip, and we can spread rumors and stuff like that. But when it comes to the battle part of it all, and I myself am a Gemini, so I know this. But when it comes to the battle part of it all, we can find that a bit challenging. That's not what we like to do. Here, when we come out of that energy of Aries, which means we're going to have battles, we're going to face challenges, we're going to have to really be warriors for ourselves and what we want. You know, we weren't we weren't that good at it. We did it. We did it most definitely, but it wasn't necessarily the best energy for us all the time. So this is definitely going to be a time where we start stepping into the energy that we have longed for, that we have been wishing for. And it's going to move us forward in a way that really is quite prosperous, that really is quite beneficial to us. But a soul's wish comes forward. Also, all of a sudden, if we embrace this rebirth energy that's around us, all of a sudden, everything that seemed impossible because of the tower energy that we've been through, the world falling apart, right? And that can be for 16 years. I love it that we're coming out of a tower period. Tower is the 16th card in the tarot, and this is May 16th. So I love that synchronicity during this time where it's like I'm stepping out of a tower period. I'm stepping out of a chaotic period, and now it is my time to rebuild. Now it is my time to learn the lessons and understand what I have been taught and rebuild with a solid foundation. Are we going to trust ourselves? No. Why? Because we've come out of a really hard time and we've blamed it all on ourselves. We can also blame it all on other people, but it still boils down to, I don't trust me right now. And we have to, I don't want to say get over it in a way that sounds flippant, but we have to move past that because we have to trust ourselves. Because if we don't trust us, who the heck will, first of all? And who the heck can we trust then? The King of Swords is cutting through doubts and fears and negativities and hurts and pains and disappointments. And it's seeing all the time and the effort that you've put into everything. And it's like, yeah, I deserve to stand here. Yeah, I deserve to be moving forward. We have the raven, on top of his head, which we can see as Hunin or Munin in Norse mythology. These are Celtic mythology cards. So this can also be, the Morgan or Bran, which all stem from, for rebirth, gods. And that fierceness that comes in battle, yes, but that fierceness of rebirth. And it's changed our mind. The battles that we have been through, the way that we have had to fight for certain things in our lives. It's changed the way that we see the world. It's changed our minds about a lot of things. And that can be very overwhelming to us. So it can be something that we need to settle into during this time and kind of becoming more cozy, right? Embracing the Taurian mentality of quality things. You kind of pick it up, you weigh it. My mom's a Taurus. She'll be like, "Oh, that's good quality." It's nice and heavy. With everything, it's so funny. But we can be looking at that type of energy of like, I want the quality of things, I want the coziness of things, the centeredness of things, and let me build around that. That can be highly beneficial for us, Gemini. Also, we love, like little magpies. We love collecting beautiful, shiny, elegant, very delicate. That's why I laugh when I say, like, the heavier it is, the better, because I always see us like the wind, very much like butterflies on the wind, and butterflies aren't necessarily heavy, right? So we like the more delicate, the more fragile, the more, kind of ethereal things. We're going to have that culmination of the two very much coming together. And that's going to be really fun. That's going to be a really fun experience. Celebrate yourself. This is a time where we need to, like the Rejoice, which said, like, celebrate all the wins. I don't care how small. Seriously, celebrate yourself, because there are a lot of successes on the horizons for us Gemini, but it's going to be an accumulation of a lot of little things. And we might miss it if we don't celebrate the little things. So with the Six of Wands, celebrate, rejoice, embrace what you desire, embrace what you need for you, and lift yourself up. Don't hide away. This is not the time to hide away. You're actually going to find that from this May to next May, there's going to be this really big shift in what you value, what you want, how you see yourself as successful, even how you see a lot of your situations that you're in. You're moving towards a soul's wish being granted. And you're going to look back and say, wow, in 1 year, or it could even be 16 months, my life is so different than what it was. So different. And I'm so grateful for that. That can be, that is going to be, not can be, it is going to be a really big shift. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of during this time. This is the Ten of Pentacles reversed. This is vampiric energy that comes in, but it's like generational curses. This is looking at other people's, what everybody else has, and comparing ourselves and finding ourselves wanting. This is a time to look at things, look at the negative, that we're like, but I can fall down that path. It's like, yeah, you can. Genetics are strong, and, situations are strong, and these pulls are strong. But this is also a time of, I'm being reborn. Will I let myself come out of judging myself to my ancestors or judging myself to my past life energy? Will I come out of this stronger because of me? Because we're completing a cycle, and it's a negative cycle around money and wealth and prosperity. Part of what we wish for is financial, abundance, right? Or success, or just even, that stability where I don't have to worry so much. And we're breaking a pattern. We're breaking a pattern that has held us back for a really long time. Our subconscious spirit message here is devoted. Our devotion is being tested, or we might find that we're not really devoted too much, but this is going to be a time where we start to see our devotion come forward. It's like, no, this is what I'm working towards. This is what I'm moving towards. The Taurus energy is going to stabilize us. It's going to ground us a lot more, and it's going to lead us to being way more productive. So look at what you're devoted to. Look at what you desire. Write it down, and let that guide you. Let that be one of your kind of touchstones during this time. Our subconscious tarot message is the Page of Wands reversed. Now, we can have a child in our lives who is a fire sign energy, and they can be testing us during this time, growing and testing us, testing what we think and what we're passionate about and how we want to move forward. And they can also have an energy to them that we find hard keeping up with. But also here, subconsciously, we're keeping ourselves stagnant for one reason or another. We can be afraid of our dreams coming forward. We can be afraid of learning and breaking, the box that has held us back. And it sounds silly to say, because we're thinking, well, why wouldn't I want success? Why wouldn't I want bounty? But there's a fear here. There's a fear of learning, but there's also a fear of stepping into a bigger role that can be overwhelming for us. So be kind to yourself in knowing this, because you are going to be moving forward in a very positive way, in a very powerful way. But you have to be a student of your passion. And subconsciously, we find that hard. Putting in the learning hours, putting in the time, not just being an expert at it automatically, which sounds childish, but we're all we're all still those children as we grow. We have a bigger link to childishness or being childlike than any adult would want to admit to. So just knowing that we can have a bit of a difficulty with the sense of I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm gaining an understanding, and being kind to ourselves with that understanding is going to be very important, with that knowledge, and also with the apprehension that we have, or even the procrastination. Okay. All right, Gemini. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Gemini. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.